St. Justin, who the martyr we celebrate today, was born around the year 103. He was a pagan, and he was well educated and applied himself in particular to the study of philosophy, always with one object, that he might come to know God. He sought this knowledge among the contending schools of philosophy, but in vain, and finally God appeased the thirst he himself had created. One day, while Justin was walking by the seashore, meditating on the thought of God, a majestic old gentleman met him and questioned him concerning his doubts. When he had made Justin confess that the ancient philosophers taught nothing certain about God, the elderly man told him of the writings of the inspired prophets of Israel and of Jesus Christ, whom they announced. And St. Justin himself relates how he counseled him to seek light and understanding through prayer. For none can understand these things if God and his Christ do not give him the understanding of them. The scriptures and the constancy of the Christian martyrs led Justin from the inadequacy of human reason to the light of faith. His conversion occurred between 132 and 137. In his zeal for the faith, he traveled to Greece, Egypt, Asia, even Italy, gaining many to Christ. And it was believed that he was ordained a priest, or at least a deacon. He wrote, "I have resolved in all I say, my only purpose will be to speak the truth. I will say it without fear or any other consideration, even if at the same hour I be cut to pieces." In Rome, he did indeed seal his testimony with his blood, with 4 of his disciples under Marcus Aurelius. And the account of their interrogation has been preserved for then, just as now, court stenographers wrote down the words of judges, witnesses, and the accused. And the early Christians paid money for the right to copy these records. And this is what they wrote. "Do you think," the prefect said to Justin, "that by dying you will enter heaven and be rewarded by God?" "I do not think," Justin replied. "I know." The 5 Christians were condemned to be flogged and then beheaded. Certain writings of St. Justin still exist, and they're still pertinent. Among them are his discourse to the Greeks and his famous apology addressed to the Roman Senate, and even to the Emperor Antonius concerning the unjust laws against Christians. His dialogue with Tryphon, a young Jew, in which he cites the messianic prophecies, is the longest and the most popular of his writings. So then as now, there are many religious opinions but really only one certainty, the certainty of the Catholic faith. The certainty which only the Catholic faith can give should be the measure of our confidence and our zeal. So let us learn the value of that gift of faith, which many receive only after a long search. And so many cradle Catholics don't hesitate to toss it in the gutter. We need to have a love of our faith, a love of the truth, which is a love of Jesus Christ.